So, ate, mag-live na tayo.
Na-meet niyo na po ba pala live on Facebook? Sabi. Timing na.
Nahiya ka pa dun, King.
Dito na pala si Ate Aura, idol.
Ayan na nga, si Idol.
Ay, Idol.
Hi
My
po,
God.
ate Idol.
Ayan na, si ate.
Idol. Oh my God, Idol.
Grabe!
Yung idol.
Bakit may pa-necklace?
Kaya nga, ate, may paano ate hour.
Saglit na
Ay.
po ako na necklace. Kuha rin pa.
Shower po sa shower.
Ayan, guys, can you check if we're live?
Live na po, ate.
We're
Live.
live na. Ayan. Ayan.
Hello.
Okay, muna tayo. So, hi everyone! Welcome!
Hi po.
May isa pang pumapasok. Sino si Meme? Meme?
Meme Vice po. Char.
Meme, ano na? Ayan, sino to? Let's see. Ayan, may pumasok pa Meme. So, hindi ko pa siya nakikita. Ayan, bahala na. Basta pumasok kayong lahat. Come in. Alright, so guys, thank you so much. Welcome. Good evening, and welcome to
The show. Char.
BoysLove Philippines Late Night.
Yeah!
Hey!
Where we guarantee that every Wednesday night is fun night. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today sa ating live session. And we're very fortunate to have the cast and the creator of Chasing Sunset. So hi guys, welcome!
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po.
Ayan.
Thank you so much po for having us.
Yes, but the pleasure is all ours. Ayan. So, let's check po muna if we have viewers already on our live stream before we start asking questions para naman maka-catch up din yung iba pag nag-start na tayo mag-throw ng mga questions. Okay lang po ba yun?
Yes, okay lang po.
Ayan. So, you have the link naman po to our live session. So, if you want, you can also share it right now sa mga friends nyo para makita rin nila kayo. Baka for sure miss na nila kayong lahat.
Okay.
Sige,
Hindi
share
nila
ko
kayo
sa...
makita. Ayan. So, I'll check here as well.
May 10 viewers na tayo, ate.
Wow naman, may 10 views. Kasama ba kayo doon sa nag-review?
Wait lang.
BLPH, right?
Yes po, BoysLove Philippines. Kasi problema, meron yata kaming kaparehas na BLPH. So, nagkakaroon kami na nagkakalituhan minsan.
Wait lang, hindi ko mahanap yung link.
Kaya explain ng link.
Hanap, pasend ng link.
Ay!
Sige.
Saglit lang. Wait,
Ah,
how's
sige.
my...
Wait, ate, darate. Wait.
Wait lang. Alala, yung mga gamit ko nahulog na.
Ayun na.
Na-send ko na, ate.
Okay. Thank you, Ervin. Nasisend ko na lang sa kanila. Ayan, Kevin. Nasend ko na sa'yo. Ayan. May pa-official hashtag ba nga tayo eh. Mali mo, mag-trending tayo. Ganyan.
Yes.
Famous kasi tayo dito, guys. Famous kasi tayo.
High level.
So really guys, thank you so much for accepting our invite. We know na hindi kami malaking Facebook group or hindi kami masyadong famous na group, but we really appreciate you guys taking the time to spend your Wednesday night with us.
Maraming salamat, of course,
Thank you din
as well,
po.
for supporting
Thank you
our
po.
series
Thank
and
you rin
supporting
po.
our advocacy.
Yes.
Very important. Kaya sa amin na ma-share yung message namin to everyone. So, regardless
Yes.
kung gaano karami nanonood, as long as may matouch kami, we're very thankful.
Oo, we're very...
Di ba, Direk? Dami sinasabi.
So proud of you, guys. So proud of you.
1,000 lang po target namin talaga.
1,000 lang ang target.
Oo.
1,000 people. 1,000 views. For tonight ba to or sa mismong series? Kasi global na kayo ngayon. Marami nang nanonood.
Nak!
Yay!
Oh, bakit?
Overwhelmed.
Yes, and actually that's also one of the reasons why we really pushed to have you on the show kasi we believe na parang konti lang yata yung mga taong nakakaalam ng series na to. And we just believe na they're missing out on such an important message that you guys are conveying. Kaya sana, sa mga members namin dito, sa BoysLove Philippines, if you have the time, you can catch their series Chasing Sunsets. It's available in YouTube. Meron silang official YouTube page. It's Camp Avenue Studios. Tama ba?
Yes.
Camp Avenue Studios.
Yes.
And watch it there. Support our local artists kasi, guys, ano na, maganda. Pangarin mo. Ayan. So, shall we start? What do you think, guys? Ready na ba tayo?
Yes. Rose Ann.
Yes po.
Yung electric fan mo.
Oh, shoutout pala kay Lan.
Majinit, mama. Wait lang, sige.
Ayan,
Sige, patayin ko. Kapag yung ano naman nabuksan ko, maingay. Sige, patayin ko na lang.
Uy,
Lapit.
naka-live tayo,
Pwede mo
guys.
naman,
Ano ba?
pwede mo naman i-on.
Sorry.
Kung saan ka po komportable, Madam Che, go po.
Ako din.
Sawari ka.
So, ayan, shoutout ko lang saglit yung mga currently nanonood right now. We have Matt, we have Gian, and we have Lance. Lance B, he's one of the artists for the ongoing BL series sa Kristan. Thank you so much for watching us, B.
Maraming
Alam ko kasi kayo.
salamat.
Wait lang,
Thank you.
Thank you po.
di ba may live kayo ngayon, Lance? Akala ko baka ay, hindi pala. Si Henry pala yun, tsaka si Zach. Ayan. Thank you so much for watching us, Matt. Nak, salamat sa pag-tune in. Gian, we miss you here. Thank you for watching. Ayan. Yung isa naming admin, she's watching, she isn't able to join us right now, pero she's watching us, so ayan.
Pa-accept naman sa group. Hindi pa ako part ng BoysLove.
Ako din.
Ako.
Hoy, moderators,
Sige
ano
po.
na? Paki-accept na nga yan.
Sige po.
Hoy, ano na? Ba't di
Ito
pa
po, tapos na po.
Ay, ano ba
Yes.
yan, no? Ginesting na hindi pa in-accept sa group. Ano na? Nako.
Tapos na po. Accepted na
Ayan.
po.
Hi, Andres, and hi, Vincent. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, again, we have tonight the cast and the creators of Chasing Sunsets. Ayan! So excited.
Yes.
All right. So, again, we would just want to remind everyone na sobrang children lang nitong episode natin. Kasi we want you guys to feel comfortable. Total,
Yes.
nasa bahay lang naman tayo. Tsaka, natutuwa ako sa background ni Kevin tsaka ni Derek. Kasi like, nasa
The LU vibe.
naka-immerse na ba tayo? Part na ba tayo ng series? Kasama na ba to sa part 2 ng finale? Alright, so I'd just like to give you like an overview of how tonight is gonna be. So there's gonna be like 3 segments. So we've named it Dawn, Noon, and Dusk. Okay?
Oh,
Dawn, Noon, and Dusk.
exciting.
Actually, ano lang po yun, pa-arty lang po yun. Pero talaga, arty lang po yun. Pero we've just separated it into 3 segments. So, Dawn will just be about general questions about you because it's the start of the day. So, we want everything to be light and we want to get to know you. So, we've named it Dawn. Then, we'll move to our segment Noon. So, you'll have the questions regarding the series and probably my questions to the characters as well. And the last one is Dusk. So, total pa ending na, paggabi na, ano naman yun, parang fast talk lang yun. Fast talk.
Oh.
Okay.
Just getting to know
Let's
a
do
little bit
this.
more about
Yes.
your preferences.
Yes po.
Alright. So, are we ready to start? I'll share the screen for the presentation pala. Ayan. So, let's start with Dawn.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
diba?
may pagganito.
Ano ba, guys?
Wow.
I'm amazed.
Mind-blowing ba? Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
Ay nako guys, kung alam nyo lang, we wanted to make this such a huge thing for you guys. As in, gusto pa namin mag-purchase ng StreamYard. Alam nyo yun?
Oh.
Gusto namin mag-purchase ng StreamYard, pero unfortunately, alam mo, medyo, wala pa kaming budget. So, so, baka sa season 2 na lang, guys. So, balik na lang kayo.
Yes.
Yes.
Balik kayo sa season 2 namin. Ayan. So, Don, these are just general questions. So, everyone will be answering the questions that I will show, okay? Ayan. So, the first question is,
Surprise.
yes. Do you have any secret talent?
Secret.
Okay. Okay, so
Secret.
para lang we have order of who's gonna answer. Who's gonna answer. Wait lang. How do I change this? Wait. Ayan, papalitan ko ulit ng paganyan. Ito kasi hirap pag wala kang tech team eh. Okay, so let's
One-man team.
Correct, one-man team. So we'll start the answers with Kevin.
Oh,
And
no.
then, kasi ikaw yung nandito sa gilid. So, we'll start with Kevin, then we'll start with Aura. Am I saying your name right? Is it Aura or Aura? Aura.
Anyway.
Any will do. Okay. So,
I'm comfortable naman kahit ano.
so after kay Kevin, we'll go to Aura, and then we'll go to Rose Ann.
Yes po, yes po.
Rose Ann. Tapos, ano ba yan? Nagulat naman ako sa Med. Akala ko kasama ka sa cast. Saglit. Itatago muna kita. Ayan. And then we'll move to Marky. We'll move to Marky. And then last is,
To direct.
si Derek. Ayan.
Yes!
Si Derek.
Yes! Excited kami kay Direct.
Ayan. Derek. Ayan, Derek. Wala kang mawala.
Writer, of course.
So, the
At
first
saka si
question
ano po,
is-
yung screenplay writer natin kasama ni Direct, si Steph.
At saka si
Apo.
ayan, si Madam
Yes.
Steph. Ayan.
Mama Rose.
I think both of you created the thing, tama? The entire series, you created it and you directed it together?
I'm
No.
the director. She's
Are
the
you
writer.
na? Writer. Oh, ayan, walk hand in hand together naman pala. Okay. So yeah, we'll get both the insights of the writer and the director. So let's start. Kev, you can start with your answer.
Kinakabahan ako kasi wala akong talent. ang talent ko, secret talent ko is kumanta ng silang. Ready na ba kayo? Kakanta na. Oo, silang na lang.
Intonado.
Sintonado.
Okay. Ay, wait lang, anong language
Silang
yun?
ba Ilocano ba yun? Ay, sorry, Ilocano kasi.
Oo nga, silang.
Oo, kasi
Oo,
Ilocano din
sintonado.
ako. Tapos like, sila nga, this very familiar. Sabi ko,
Oh.
ayan.
Okay.
Ayan, go.
Secret
So,
talent.
if your secret talent is singing, so where do you normally sing?
At RCR.
Ay, so bakit? Concert.
Restroom, oo.
Ayan. So, let's move to the next one.
My secret.
Wala.
Parang wala, parang hindi na secret lahat ng, parang pinakita ko na lahat ng talent.
Acting ba?
I can dance. Wow.
Wow!
But it's not hidden. Medyo sumasayaw ako sa set, ganyan. Pag sila, pag ako walang eksena. I also sing. I entertain. Ako po yung entertainer nila talaga. Sa
Ay,
set.
Yes.
ayan. Multifaceted naman pala. Ayan.
Binabawi. After ng
Ayan.
breakdown ni Lara.
Correct.
Kailangan bawiin.
Nako, meron ba tayong pa-release ng mga ng mga behind the scenes na sayawan ni
OMG.
Abangan. Ilalabas
Abangan.
namin yan.
Abangan.
Yes.
Sabog? Ayan, thank you Miss Aura. So next we have, I think it's
Rose.
Tapa? Secret talent. Feeling ko nasabi na pula. Ay, feeling ko hindi na po secret rin. Ayun po, kumakanta po ako. Pero hindi na po ata secret yun. Pero aside from singing po, slight lang po na sumasayaw. Somewhat po. Parang ganun.
somewhat sayaw, so ganun lang.
Apo, yan. Perform po, perform. Parang.
Ayan.
Yes
Nako,
pa.
yung mga secret talent, yung magaganda, yung akala ko expect ko yung kayang itupi yung dila, ganun.
Ay,
Kumain ng
kaya ko. Balik pa rin. Kaya ko balik
ganyan.
pa din.
O kaya, tiga mo to talaga si Madam Aura, maraming talent to eh.
Sample.
Sample natin.
Sige, Madam, pakita mo
Pero
yung
ba?
dila.
Sige, sige,
Go,
sige.
pakita mo sa audience natin.
Oh, galing.
Wow! Amazing! Ayan. O, kaya nyo, hindi nyo kaya.
Hindi.
Baka paglasing.
Kaya
baka
ni King. Kaya ni King.
baka paglasing doon lalabas. Mga secret talent. Ayan. So, thank you, Miss Rose. The next one we have, Marky. Yeah.
Ako,
Mm-mm.
secret talent ko, ano ba? Kaya ko gumiling. Pero
Oh,
secret
my.
talent.
Ah,
Hindi siya pwede ipakita, kaya siya hidden.
ayan. Bawal ipakita. Nako.
Oo, kaya siya hidden.
Baka mamaya, yan pala sideline mo, ha?
150. Actually, mamaya.
Okay, after na.
After.
Ayan, perfect. So, ayan naman po, Madam Steph and Sir Ren. Kayo naman.
Ako din, it's not also hidden talent kasi I was a dancer right before everything.
Anong klaseng dancer direct? Like, hip-hop dancer, contemporary dancer, ballet?
I took everything. I took classes of every genre. Pero nagkaroon ako ng parang tawag dito. I can explain myself. Pero napili ko yung ballroom parang siya bread and butter. So yan. Ballroom competitive.
Ballroom dancer, nako, very few na lang yata ang sumasayaw niyan ngayon direct.
Yes.
Where did you learn it, if you don't mind my asking? Saan ba? Like, PCP or where?
Sa university namin. So, I was a university scholar before. So, kami yung pinapadala ng school and buong Cordillera to participate in national
Oh, nice. Wait, sa University of Cordillera ka ba? University of Cordillera ka ba, direct?
No, I graduated sa University of Baguio. Pero palagi kong i-represent ang region ng Cordillera natin.
Okay, fun fact. So, we learned something new today. Ayan, bongga naman pala. Ikaw naman, Madam Steph.
Actually, I also used to dance and sing. So, doon ko lang nagpapita.
Okay, dahil dyan, kailangan nyo na mag-sample. 3 hours pala yung live natin. Hindi kayo
May intermission number pala.
May intermission. Ayan, perfect. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for sharing your secret talent. Alright, so let's move to the next question. Ayan. One fact about you that not everybody knows.
Ba't ang hirap dito para may mga pa-essay?
Kaloka!
Hindi naman. Hindi mo masyado essay. Identification lang.
Okay.
Okay.
Ayan,
Go,
one
Kevin.
fact about you.
Sige. Siguro, not everyone knows is that joke. Alam na pala ng iba. Pero pwedeng fact na lang.
Sige, go.
I was born with a strabismus eye. So, on layman's term is parang banlag or duling. So, I got operated when I was 18 years old. So, ayun siya.
Oh, very late on na pala yung
Yes,
yung surgery.
operation. Yes, yes.
Ayan. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing. Ayan, next.
I'm a very open book kasi feeling ko alam na nila lahat ng pwede nilang malaman sa akin. So, I can't think of anything that they don't know yet.
Ay, naku, madam. Alam mo, that's the same problem I have. Kaya this question, I don't know. Basta mahirap din.
Yes, same.
Next. Thank you. Next.
Ayan, Madam Rose Ann.
Ayun nga po, napaka-open kong tao pero yung ano, wait lang, paano ba? Parang alam na rin ko talaga ng lahat. Pero yun, fun fact po, nasabi ko na rin sa set, sa kanila pa lang po ata yun. Pero yung ibang kaibigan di alam, which is, takot po ako sa, ano yun, yung abal-abal, yung
Ay,
insect.
oo!
Lalo na yung parang may sungay po, tapos mushiking, parang mushiking,
Oo,
gano'n.
totoo.
Yes po, super,
Ayan.
yes.
Eh, kinakain pa naman yun ng mga Ilocanos.
Oo nga po, yung iba inaano po nila.
Pag dito sa amin, tas may ganyan nung bata ako, like, how? How do you exotic? Ayan, thank you so much for sharing. Pero mas curious talaga ako sa mga sash sa likod mo, madam.
Beauty queen, si Cheche.
Title holder.
Last beauty queen.
Ayan.
Napulot ko lang po, Char.
Doon naman nagpupulot. Ayan. So, Marky, would you mind sharing with us as well a fact about you that probably not everyone knows?
Alam mo, Hana, yung mga nasa likod pala ni Rose, sa kapatid niya yon, nakikishare lang siya ng back.
Oy!
Hiniram lang.
Lilipat ko muna sa ano.
Oh, correct. Saglit, at para may makita ko sa live.
Okay. Yung sa akin, share ko, I think some people know, pero not everyone knows that I'm already a dad. So, I have a daughter, I have Arya. She's already 8 years old.
Ayan. Naku, halos magka-edad yung anak natin. 7 naman yung sa akin.
Boy or girl?
Boy, na mukhang girl. kasi mahaba yung buhok niya. So, every time people see him, they would always say, ang ganda naman niya. Tapos parang, hindi, lalaki siya.
Pero boy,
Pero boy siya, ganyan. Ayan, thank you. And Derek Renz and Ate Steph.
Ako,
Talaga.
Guys, nasa doon pa lang tayo. Wala pa tayo sa noon.
not everyone knows that I am also an entrepreneur.
Ooh.
I own a business as well. So,
What's your business?
Camp Avenue.
Wait, oh my God, hold on, wait, so you're the actual owner of Camp Avenue?
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is so amazing.
Daming pera.
Oo nga. So wait lang, so meaning lahat ng gamit doon sa set, like the computer of Farah, those are all yours?
Yes.
Okay, papasend lang po ako ng envelope dyan pang ayuda. Direct naman. Baka naman.
Free accommodation.
Baka naman. Sabi ko, the first day, actually, share ko lang sa inyo, like, when I was watching it, tapos biglang pasok si Farah sa room niya, tapos nakita ko naka-iMac, tapos parang, okay. Tapos ang ganda, wait, ang dami nilang budget. Akala ko ba hindi to? Ba't ang dami nilang budget? Ayun. So baka naman, Derek, baka pagtapos na tong COVID at nagpunta kami sa Camp Avenue.
Ako ka ng balot ngayon. Go.
OMG! No pressure.
See you.
No pressure. Ayan. Ikaw naman, Madam Steph.
Actually, wala ako hindi maganda. Hindi fun ang buhay ko, kaya wala akong fun fact. Pero siguro ang share ko is na hindi lahat alam is I'm studying Master of Arts in Social Development Studies in UP Baguio right now.
Ooh. So while doing this, you're studying as well?
Yes.
Ayan. Oh, see? So it's giving a very good message to everyone na they can still do what they love doing and of course still pursue, their self-development in terms of, their education. And good job sa'yo, madam. Idol ka namin dyan. Sana all. Okay. So I'll move to the next question. Saglit. Ayan. O, diba? Hirap sa Zoom kalipat-lipat eh. Ayan, what time of the day do you function the best?
I love this question.
Oh.
What time of the day do you function the best?
Sa akin, gabi. Kasi parang late akong nagigising. So, mas productive. Nocturnal animal ako.
Correct. Co-nocturnal. So, wait lang. Is it like ever since you work better at night? Or is it just because it's what do you call, it's the COVID lockdown?
Actually, back in my college kasi I was the president of our org. So, late kaming gumagawa ng event. So, gabi
Yes.
talaga.
Nako, magkakasundo kayo ni Paul Deng. Yung si Paul Deng, yung editor namin, sa gabi din siya gising, hanggang 5 a.m.
Oo.
Hanggang 5 a.m. nag-edit, ganyan.
Team Nocturnal.
Correct. Team Nocturnal kayo. Okay, Miss Aura?
Sali na ako dun sa team nyo kasi mga 11 and 10.
Yay!
Yan nag-start yung gumana yung utak ko. Dati kasi, ayun, share ko lang. Gumagawa din ako ng pub mats for direct, for cap app. So, kapag nag-edit din ako ng post or nag-edit ako ng ano nila, nagagawa ko siya ng mga 11, 12. Magpapacheck mga 1.
Correct. Ay, nako, mahirap talaga. Tapos, so alam na rin ni Direk kung anong oras kanya dapat sabihan ng mga deadlines. Kasi, alam niyang gabi ka na rin gumagawa.
Actually.
Ayan. Alright, thank you so much. Madam Che, ikaw naman, what time?
Ano po, lately po kasi dahil nga po dito sa pandemic, sobrang late na rin po natutulog. And nakapag-adjust agad yung katawan ko. Then kasi nung college, after ng class, rehearsal agad. So late na talaga uuwi. Tapos pagka-uwi, doon na ako gumagawa ng mga assignments and everything, reports, research. And then even after college, nung nag-work na real world, after work, attend ulit rehearsal, then reports naman ng gabi. Tapos sobrang late na talaga na nakakatulog. And then, pero maaga pa rin dapat gigising kasi pag maagang papasok, ganun po.
Correct. Ay, nako, ang hirap. Well, Diyos ko, halos lahat pala tayo ay team Nocturnal.
Nocturnal, yes po.
So, ayan, Marky, ikaw din ba?
Ako lang ate yung may iba talaga sa amin.
Kasi morning.
Gumising ako ng 4 a.m.
Morning person.
Maaga.
4 a.m.
5 a.m. ako gumigising talaga. Kasi I have to prepare for work. Dahil yung work ko ay, yung call time namin is 6 a.m. I work as the regional morning show host of Umagang Kay Ganda. So, in North Luzon, we have a regional ng ABS-CBN. Although, ibalik ang ABS-CBN, yung view ko ay sa akin lang, nire-represent ang Iskang Avenue Studios. And so, nag-work ako ng morning, starting show namin ng 6:15. That's what.
Nako, talagang sikat naman po pala talaga yung guest natin at may paumagang higit. Nakakakiya naman po. Wait lang, hindi kami prepared.
Unang hirit sa GMA po yun.
Ay, sorry. Sorry,
Okay lang.
Huwag niyo po ako i-bash. Pwede, sige.
Okay lang.
We stand with you. Ayan, so, Umagang Kay Ganda, regional. Tama? Okay, tama. Ayan. Tsaka, do you have to wake up early as well for your daughter? Do you like prepare for her school and everything, ganyan?
My daughter is with her mom right now, and they're in Subic. That's why.
They're Subic. Okay.
LDR.
LDR. Nako, soon. Soon when this is all over. Ayan. Thank you so much, Marky and Derek and Ate Steph.
Well, before, fun fact then, from the last time, when I was still in law school, I used to wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning to review kasi then yung that time for lahat sa mga binabasa ko. But then, ito, after nag-stop kasi sa law school, so when I stopped law school, yun na, mas nagpapanganak na around 1 a.m. until
Ayan. Thank you. And pares lang. Okay, copy-paste. Okay, thank you po. Thank you. Ayan. So let's move to our next question, which is, well, if you were Lara, where do you want to travel to soul search?
Mapapahum talaga yun.
Sa akin siguro outside the country, I would like to go to Europe kasi dream ko talaga mag-Europe. So, I think it would be my comfort place kapag nasa Europe ako.
Ayan, thank you. At sana all may budget din mag-Europe.
I know.
Sana all.
Oo nga.
na-approvean
I know,
yung visa. Ng visa pumunta doon. Kasi yun talaga yung pinaka-struggle. Ayan. Thank you so much, Kev. Next?
Ako si Lara, so Camp Avenue.
Well, if you wouldn't change it, you would always choose Camp Avenue.
I think, I
Feel ko pares.
have a soft spot for beaches kasi. So, anywhere
Yeah.
siguro basta dagat. Kasi sobrang therapeutic ng dagat.
Okay, thank you. And then, Madam Rose?
For me po siguro first is syempre Camp Avenue kasi first time kong makapunta ng Camp Ave dahil din sa series. So, gusto kong matry yung camping site, yung first ever camping site ng La Union. And pinaka talaga is South Korea. Yes, South Korea.
South
Kasi
Korea. Ano yan? Tama po. Tara.
Yes.
Ayan. And
Yes,
we
talaga
have,
super fans kami talaga.
well,
Kami nila Rose Ann, talagang kami,
Ate
super
Awa.
fan kami ng How You Like That, ayan, mga
Ayan!
Blackpink,
Blackpink.
BTS,
Oo.
so South Korea. Pero apart from South Korea, ako rin kasi feeling ko dati is Shokoy ako dati nung past life ko, kaya super hilig ko sa dagat. Gusto ko talaga lumangoy mag-surfing. Pero isa sa mga pupuntahan ko siguro is outside the Philippines would be either through night and day sa Iceland. I want to see the
Do you wanna see the Aurora Borealis as well?
And yung Cappadocia, Turkey. Kung saan meron
Turkey.
silang mga
Balloons.
yes.
Yeah.
Ayun. So please guys, don't skip ads. Kailangan namin ng pera.
Pang Iceland, char.
Yes, pang Iceland.
It's easier for you to get there kaysa mag-Iceland ka. Turkey would be easier. So, guys, yung mga ads, huwag ito skip.
Yes.
Ayan. And then, finally, we have Derek and Ate Steph.
Ako siguro, kasi naging panata ko siya every year. So, every year, pumupunta ako sa Bali, Indonesia. So,
Wow.
Na all.
so,
Sana all talaga.
so, every
Wait.
year, I am there. So, ang last na punta namin was January lang.
This year. Buti nakaabot kayo before all of this shenanigans.
Yes.
Buti na lang. Ay, nako. Well, let's hope next year. Well, they've predicted that it's gonna get, cured by January next year. So,
Sana. We're hoping for the best.
kasi kami then, we wanna go naman to Thailand and
Where
other
are you right now, by the way?
right now, I'm in Tarlac, but the other admins are somewhere else. Ayan. So I'm the closest to you guys, me and the other admin pa.
Come over.
Kalma nyo guys, kalma nyo. Okay ba pressure? Okay ba pressure? Magdadala ko mga pang 2 weeks. So,
Lara, is that you?
ayan. And Ate Steph?
Ako naman, since malapit na yung birthday ko, and I also have a birthday tradition. Every year, nagbe-birthday ako sa Hong Kong. So that's
Hong Kong. Talaga. And it's really, you've been doing this for how long na po?
Since I turned 18.
So matagal na? Or actually, feeling ko kasi bata ka pa eh. So,
Guess the age.
so I'm certain if I should say, so matagal na. Matagal ka na pala.
5 years na dapat.
Okay. So yeah. So see, she's still really young, guys. She's still really young. Ayan. Thank you so much. So let's move to the next Dawn question. I think that's our last Dawn question. If you had a superpower, what would it be and why? I think this is lagi itong natatanong. So, pili ko pati sa school na tanong na rin to.
Okay. Sa akin, siguro, the hand that can cure all the diseases. So, So, like, I would touch Lara, or I would touch, I would touch everyone. And even myself.
And even yourself to regenerate, to resurrect ba?
Ayun.
Ayan. Okay, next.
For me, ito lagi ko din to kasing natatanong sa amin whenever we have leadership training. Kasi I am a youth volunteer, member ako ng non-government organization na nag-volunteer, ganyan. I always say that I wanted, if I'll be given a superpower, I wanted to fly.
Why?
It gives you a sense of freedom.
That's true. Sometimes that's what we all want. We want to, yes.
Yeah, medyo wala din, pero yan.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Aura. And Miss Rose?
If I will be given a chance po, siguro is the power na bumalik sa past.
Para,
Yeah, para matama ko yung mga maling gawain ko before or mga problema na baka nakatulong ako na masolusyonan yun.
Thank you. And you know what? Yung time traveling power na yan.
Power.
Parang, I'm torn between like wanting to go to the past and fix it and then just letting it be. Because I think I remember I did an interview last time then. Tapos when I asked parang if there's something in the past that you wanted to change, and then that person answered, or that person or that director answered as well na he would still keep it that way kasi it's what made him who he is right now. Kaya parang the concept of time travel, kasi ang ganda din ng sagot mo, Miss Rose, na if you could help at that time, sana nagawa mo. 'Di ba? Parang two sides siya. Ayun lang, na-share ko lang. Daldal. Okay. Thank you. Let's move to the next.
Okay. Nasabi niyo na lahat ng magaganda kasi, so sa akin na lang. Wala na akong isip.
Pwede ba namang
Sa akin na
ulitin?
lang, gusto ko na lang yung pag may hinawakan na akong bagay, magiging ginto siya. Para gamitin ko siya pang tulong sa iba. Ayun na lang.
Ayan.
Huwag na tayo magpapaka-plastic. Kailangan
Correct. Natin ng pera.
Kailangan ng trabaho.
Oo, totoo. Sabi nga ng your bills don't care about how you feel. Ayan. Thank you. And
Adulting.
correct. And Direk and Ate Steph?
Nakamute ka ata doon.
Sorry, nakamute ko. Okay. Siguro if I have a power, siguro, I will choose a power that would parang eradicate the stratification of society. I mean, alam mo yun, para lahat pantay, lahat mabigyan ng equal opportunity, walang discrimination. So, di ba? Yun naman yung palagi nating pinaglalaban. So, might as well tanggalin na natin, walang mayaman, walang mahirap.
Very dystopian naman.
Diba? Very dystopian society.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, you can't help it. A lot of people will always want that. Tsaka, sana, we'll see kung ano mang mangyaring pag-overthrow ng mga nangyayari sa
Yeah.
We can all hope, diba? In an alternative universe. And ikaw, Madam Steph?
Ako, well, gino-joke na namin to ni Direk, pero I really want to have a telepathic superpower. Yeah, kasi I always want to be one step forward when I am meeting someone. Parang meron akong ganong kind of part of me, parang ganon. I want to read each other's mind.
You want to read like what I'm thinking, like what the other person is thinking. Okay. Pero wouldn't that be like deafening? Like you can hear everyone? Or is it telepathic is you can choose lang who you want to listen to?
Yeah, I can choose who kung yung concentrated na kinakausap ka lang, yun lang yung mga
Okay. Nice. Ayan. So guys, we got to learn so much about you guys in the first part. We're done with our dawn segment. Ano ba yan?
Parang presentation. Tinakabahan kami. Parang bigla ka tinawag ng teacher.
Oy, grabe. Wala naman ako index card. Kalma lang. Ayan. So before we move to the next segment, I'll just read some of the people na nag-comment sa ating live session, okay? If you don't mind, para naman makapahinga kayo for a while before we move to the segment noon. Okay. So we have Nico Magsalent. Nico, hi. Yeah, he's part of another group as well. So they're BBS. Their group is BBS. So they do reviews as well for BL. So hi Nico, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining the live session. And ano na, when are we gonna do our segment as well? Let me know. Ayan. And then you have Hannah Kim and Michaela Carla. Hi, Michaela. Hi, how are you? I'll have to check your profile later. Ayan. And then Vincent. Alam mo na ba yung agenda, Vincent? Ayan, we have the cast of Chasing Sunsets with us. So we're here to talk about, of course, their series and to help you be aware as well about, it's about mental health awareness. Okay? And of course the other issues that are talked about in their series as well. So ayan, Rika, hello to you as well. So thank you so much for joining us in our live session tonight. Okay. So guys, ready na ba kayo sa next segment natin?
Okay. Ready ka kayanin.
Ayan na. Baka kailangan nyo uminom muna ng tubig, ganyan. Okay. So we'll move to the next segment, which is noon. So the first question, I think this is for our creators. So the opening sequence of your mini-series is very unique. Okay? You mentioned that the creator personally suffers from depression and anxiety. So my question is, what or who gave you the courage to create a content that hits so close to home? Ayan.
Right. When you say opening sequence, you mean anong part to?
As in yung ano nyo, yung paalala, like your paalala part.
Okay.
Kasi that's the very first thing you show, di ba?
The disclaimer.
The disclaimer.
Disclaimer
Yes.
part, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yun. Chasing Sunsets kasi is a very it's a very deep, and at the same time it's very far from your usual series. So we're here to talk about, and we are here to normalize about mental health itself. So we needed that disclaimer para at kahit papaano wait lang, nag-feedback ako, sorry.
Oo, medyo direct, nag-feedback ka. Do you want to repeat your answer? Parang kasi because I also started the recording para makita rin sa YouTube na clearer version.
Alright. Okay.
Ayan.
Sorry, medyo nag-track lang ako ng very good.
Okay lang.
Okay, so basically, we needed that disclaimer para at least, especially those who have mental health condition or mental health illness, parang they get to have an understanding that this series talks about triggers, talks about breakdown that really happens. So, nangyayari sa kanila, it can trigger them talaga. That's why we needed that disclaimer. And it's really important kasi, especially to those people who are not really aware, at least nagkakaroon sila na they get to have an awareness. Diba? We did that disclaimer.
Ayan.
Well, actually, ang target audience naman namin is not just about the people who have mental health conditions. So, I was the one who have the depression and anxiety and taking my meds. So, it's more than just awareness. So, actually, advertising as an awareness, but right now, since papatapos na kami, it's more than just awareness. We want our audience to call out parang kung paano nila i-handle yung mga situation. Whenever they see someone who has triggers and breakdowns, at least we know their first state kung parang
Ayan. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ate Steph. So now we know na it's who actually you guys are talking about. Ayan. And we really find it very brave of you guys to really share with us this journey kasi it's a bit of how should I call it? Is it taboo? Na not people are actually talking about it. And if ever they do know someone who has, let's say, mental illness, they tend to discriminate against these people. Or let's say they're friends right now, and when they find out na nagbe-breakdown si ate girl, they're like, oh no, this is too much to handle. End of friendship.
Yes,
Diba?
exactly. Yun yung isa sa mga gusto naming ipakita dito. That's why some kaya if mapapansin mo siguro, um, parang masyado siyang heavy, kumbaga,
Mm-hmm.
diba?
Yes.
From episode 3, 4, 5. Kasi we wanted to portray and show kung ano talaga yung nangyayari.
Exactly. Exactly.
Diba? Kasi parang, I know for a fact that some of you or some of the viewers makaka-relate dun sa nangyayari.
Yes.
And we have the character of Farah and all other characters supporting kung ano ba yung dapat, I mean, yung proper na pag-handle when someone is really breaking down.
Yes.
Number one din na pamapansin nyo doon is consent.
Yes.
Consent. So
Yes.
are you okay to talk about it? Do you wanna talk about it? Do you want to open up? Sa akin, so that's really important. Consent.
Yes.
Isa sa mga,
Exactly.
I think, gusto namin ipakita dito.
Yes, and actually I was about to ask that for Farah, but you already mentioned kasi we did commend Farah for her approach in handling the conversation with Lara.
Yes.
So you might see that in the next slides, but we'll just skip that kasi you answered it already. Kasi you need, I mean, the audience really do need to understand the comfortability of the person in, sharing how they feel or, what they're going through right now. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng mag-barge in lang tayo na, ano ba nangyari sa'yo, girl?
Correct.
Diba? Ano nangyari sa'yo? And I think this is something that most people tend to forget or to overlook. Kasi parang they think na they're doing the right thing, but because of how you portrayed it in Chasing Sunset, and it really shows na there's a process to it. You need consent, you need everything, and really, good job on that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ayan. So we'll move to question number 2, if that's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. So question number 2 is. So this is for Ate Steph. So were there moments during the shoot that triggered you as well? Ayan. So, and if yes, did you just think of giving up on the series? Kasi of course, it may have been too much for you to handle if you were having,
Actually, before the shooting started, parang I also geared up myself na there were, nagsulat ako ng mga sequences na talagang triggering moments, breakdown
yeah.
moments. Actually, meron yung isa na sequence na hindi ako yung nagsulat talaga kasi masyado na siyang mabigat. So, si Direk na yung nagsulat nun. But, there was one time na nag-breakdown na talaga ako. But, I'm thankful na lahat ng mga nasa set, lahat ng nasa production is very understanding and talagang inintindi nila talaga ako. And they really nakita nila yung first hand na kung paano ako mag-amok, kung paano ako ma-trigger, kung paano ako mag-breakdown. So, everyone, well, no, naman sila, na-brief naman sila. So, everyone knows how to handle me. Everyone knows the words to tell me whenever I was experiencing that. So, yun. Pero yung give up the series, maybe no. Kasi I was the one who put the mental health issue. So, si Direk is yung idea lang niya is yung lesbian relationship. But I was the one who put the mental health awareness in that. So, wala na. Okay lang na kahit na mag-breakdown ako, okay lang na ma-trigger ako because that's what my voice should do eh. Parang, I should lend this voice to my yung mga kaparehas ko na nagsasuffer din with the mental health condition.
Ayan. Thank you so much. And we really, really, we can't thank you enough for allowing us to, peek into that window of your life as well. Kasi it's really a different world compared to how people perceive, normality. Kasi ano mo yun, parang they don't know na merong iba-ibang spectrum or iba-ibang faces ang buhay ng tao. Ayan. So, and thank you din sa cast for being there for Ate. 'Di ba? So your support sa kanya really was I don't know. I have no words. I have no words. Basta ang galing ninyo. Ayan. So,
Thank you.
ayan. Thank you. So, let's move to the next question if you guys don't mind.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Ayan. So, the next one is, ayan. So, what message did you want your audience to receive while making the series? And do you think you've successfully managed to send that message across? Kasi I think, Ate, you mentioned na originally your part was to do the mental health awareness and Derek did the lesbian love. Diba? So, can you
Well,
tell us more?
well, to be honest, um, we're really happy actually. We are very very happy na despite na we are so underrated, and by saying underrated, meaning kami talaga yung pinakakulelat sa views, kami yung almost less than, alam mo yan, less than talaga.
Mm.
However, um we are just so happy kasi there are so many people who are reaching out and
Ah,
telling their story to us.
yes.
And nagiging kaibigan namin sila. So, actually, yun lang yun eh. Parang gusto lang namin bigyan ng hope yung mga taong nakakaranas ng mental health condition, and
Mhm.
those people who are also afraid to come out when it comes to their sexuality, and
Mm-mm.
also to those people who are afraid to get tested when it comes to Marky naman, when it comes to King
Yes.
perspective.
Mhm.
And I don't want to spoil, but there will be more.
Kasi
There
ito pinagdadaanan mo, sabihin mo
there
na.
there will be more. There will still one social issue na hindi napapakita na dapat abangan nyo on the last episode. So,
Ay, nako, ito
ayun.
na.
Kaya,
Okay.
um, I am just really happy, and I'm just really hoping na sana kahit medyo mabigat yung topic is they get to watch it, they get to absorb it, they
Yes.
get to feel it. Kasi yun yung pinaka-importante. Na
Mm-mm.
parang they get to have an understanding, an awareness, learning,
Mhm.
kumbaga, dun
Yes.
sa kung papaano ba, how is it to be with someone who have this mental health challenges.
Yes. Ayan. Yeah, and it's true kasi I was skimming through the comment section of, kasi syempre pag nag-watch ako, mahilig din ako mag-lurk sa mga
Basa ng
comments
comment.
ganyan. Nagbabasa din ako kasi I want to see if I'm synced with someone else then. So there was one comment that caught my attention as well, asking na, so what is the genre of this series ba talaga? Is it, or what are you trying to, what's the main theme rather? Parang is it mental health, or is it GL? Is it girls love?
Mhm.
Diba? Kasi majority of it for me talks about mental health awareness, na parang pahapyaw na lang yung girls love, and then humapyaw pa si HIV awareness natin. So
Mhm.
there are like many stories into the actual story. So we want to hear it straight from you. Like, what is it?
Well, actually, what we really wanted to create is, nagulat nga kami na parang there's a term that is girls love or girl love.
Yeah.
Nagulat din kami when we actually nung lumabas kami kasi they were already tagging us as GL. Actually, it's not
GL.
actually called as GL. But
Yeah.
the main talaga na ginagamit namin is queer series.
Yeah, queer.
So, we are basically a queer series. Pero, nung nalaman nga namin na parang they're claiming that we are parang kind of like the first or one of the first GL series, so tinanggap na lang din namin kasi syempre yun yung sabi nila. pero
Yeah.
mainly just to alam mo yun, straighten things out, we're basically a queer series kasi there are so many parang LGBTQIA plus representation na nilagay namin dito plus
Yes.
our advocacy. Pero
Yes.
ganun siya.
Ayan. Oh, so now you've heard it, guys. So now we finally know what they meant when they said this was a queer series. So it's not just a GL series, or it's not just a plain series that talks about mental health awareness. But if you're gonna ask what to tag them, it's a queer series. Okay. Ayan. So now everything's cleared out for all of us. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Pero this is a very light question naman. Just, ayan. With the pandemic caging us in our homes, a lot of people have expressed their frustration and need to escape to the beach. Lahat puro pa-throwback na lang ng picture na naka-bikini. Ano na? So, was it intentional to choose Camp Avenue as the setting? Or was there a reason why it had to be in a beach setting? So, this is coming from me because I didn't know that you were the owner of Camp Avenue. So, I didn't know. I had no idea.
You want an honest answer?
Yes, as honest as you can.
Okay. Well, to be honest, we were just thinking of a commercial.
Oh!
We were just thinking of a commercial. But initially, nung April, when we were doing live and we were doing live sessions, I mean, the sunset session talaga, we were doing live
Ah.
with it. Parang, for sure, there are a lot of people are actually missing the beach. So, what if, sabi namin, gawa kaya tayo ng commercial that would bring the beach close to their home. So, until nagkaroon na kami ng idea na June is Pride Month. So, parang we have to do something for the community. So, until biglang everything is already connecting to the big plan, which is yun na. Until
Everything is
Set came
falling into pieces.
May I add, though,
Yeah.
Direk?
Go, Marky.
Ayan. Pero at the same time kasi, Hannah, you know what? Camp Avenue was also created or was established by Direk for a specific advocacy, right? It's not just a resort, pero Camp Avenue is actually a home for the community talaga. That's why I think it's very special na doon talaga namin ginawa kasi it's a place where you can be free, sabi nga nila, where you can be you, Camp Avenue. So yun talaga siya. That's why everyone is welcome doon talaga.
Yes.
Totoo. Kasi I think Farah in the series said something as well, like, why are you
Where
in
you
Camp
can-
Avenue? Sige, put your hand in your heart. O sige, what do you feel nung una kang dumating dito? Diba? Nung una kang dumating dito.
Good! Yay!
Diba?
Naalala niya.
Oo, nakagawa ako sa memory ko sa mga ganyan.
Ano, fun fact.
Fun fact, go?
Major stockholder ko si Marky.
Ako corporate communication marketing talaga dyan.
Yan, ayan. Kaya naman pala push tayo ng push, Marky. Sige, huwag ka mag-alala. I-market natin yan. Okay, so yes, definitely. When you say it's a place for the community, what do you mean? Like, do you share with the audience what you mean by
Okay,
place for the community?
I don't want to throw shade, ha? Pero,
But just a little.
for disclaimer, I don't want to throw shade. But, there are business establishments kasi dito that had a history of discrimination of our community. So, ayoko ng ganon. That's a
Correct.
red flag sa akin. Never at never mong gagawin yan. Kasi dapat, we're all human. Treat them right, and we will treat you right. So, sabi ko, Camp Avenue should be a home for everyone.
That's right. And we really do appreciate your service for the community kasi, yeah, you should always have a place where you feel safe, where you feel welcome kasi you yourself want to feel that way. So why would you, diba? Why would you do otherwise to other people?
Correct.
Thank you so much, Rick, for creating this avenue or for creating this community. And for sure, nako, sinasabi ko na talaga pag natapos ng COVID na to, handa mo na yun.
Wait lang ako, Hannah.
Go.
Gusto ko lang mag-shoutout dun sa kay Tonette and kay Jonathan who's also watching us. Assistant director namin and our editor.
Ay po!
Sila. Ay, kayo kay Tonette.
Hello, Ma'am Stonet.
Hello, Ma'am Stonet, Kuya Jo.
Yes. Sila pa yung mga hindi natutulog. Napakaganda, napaka-sexy, napaka-pogi. Guys, more exposure, please.
Hello po, baka gusto niyo na rin po kami ikas sa BLPH. Hala! Ang kapal ng mukha.
Kas na yan.
Ayan, so direct na ko, alam mo, ang hiling ko lang naman pag pumunta ako ng Camp Avenue, masarap na alam mo yung baksilog? Ay,
Wow.
Bangsilog. No, sorry. Bangsilog.
Sila, bangus.
Bangsilog. Bangsilog.
Fun
Ayan.
fact, masarap magluto si Derek.
Ayan.
Yes.
Ako, Derek, kung gusto mo, kung papayagan mo ako magluto sa kusina mo, lutuan kita ng pasta.
Yes.
Yes.
Kasi, entrepreneur din kasi ako eh. So,
Yes.
so hindi kita
Sige nga. Sige, padalan mo kami dito sa La Union.
Ayan. Pag natapos na tong COVID na to. Okay. So, let's move to the next question. Shall we?
Let's go.
Ayan. Diyos ko na, masyado tayo nag-i-enjoy dito. Ayan. Well, this is supposed to be for Lara and Farah, but we only have Lara today. So, maybe you can share with us how you felt when you got casted for the role, and of course, how did you prepare for this very challenging role, especially for you?
At first, kasi yun nga, nagkaroon kami ng casting call and then we did the screen test. Nung time na ginawa namin yung screen test, hindi pa ito yung story. Hindi pa ito yung story nung series. So parang after na lang nung screen test kasi parang nagkaroon ng changes dun sa story. Of course, I was happy kasi frustrated artista naman tayo. So nung natanggap, go. Ganyan na ganun pala siya talaga ka-heavy. For the preparation, siguro, nagkaroon kami ng acting workshop with Derek as well. May mga exercises kami, tongue twisters, ganyan, and then mga different acting styles, shifting of emotions, ganyan. And then, character debriefing, pinaka-importante yon. Pinag-usapan namin siya actually sa bonfire area. Lahat kami with cast, with Derek and with our writing. Yeah, nag-iiyakan kami doon. Naglabasan ng personal stories. At the same time, mas naintindihan namin yung mga characters na pinaportray namin. So, I think it helped us a lot when it comes to internalizing or being one with the character that we have.
Thank you. And maybe this is just a follow-up question for maybe Derek or Ate Stefano. Kasi you did show, of course, different types of queer. So you have lesbians, you have gays in the show. So for those who acted the role, so because for me, I'm coming from a point of view, I don't know if you are part of the community or not. Kasi when you're playing a role like this, it's very important that you get educated on how it is to actually play it if you're not part of the community. So maybe I would ask if they did have like lessons on how to be, let's say I'm falling in love with a girl, or I have a guy, or I have multiple sex partners, I have all of this. Kasi it's a lot of preparation then if you're gonna be diving into a role that's really not you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the casting process was really very difficult, to be honest. Kasi, like I said, parang isa yan sa actually naging issue siya for the past few weeks. If kailangan ba nakapag-BL, kailangan ba part of the community, or are we gonna cast a straight actor? Well, with Chasing Sunsets, we are really proud kasi some of the cast are really part of the community. The main lead, Farah, which is Donna Erno, she is bisexual.
Yeah.
So, we are really proud of her kasi talagang she was, and by the way, she's a beauty queen na, by the way. She's a beauty
Really?
She's a beauty queen. Madami siyang title dito sa Reason 1. And, basta pinag-mix millennial siya ng Itbulaga. So,
ang ganda niya rin kasi talaga, no? So, tutuwa ako pag pinapanood ko siya.
And we're really proud of her. She's really open.
Yeah.
So, yes, with Aura naman, yung alay, so she's straight, but she's going with a lot of lesbian.
Direct feedback! Direct feedback!
Hello?
Ayan.
So, ayun. And What about the cast here?
Kayo ba?
Maybe we can share.
Ayan, Marky.
You wanna go guys first? Kasi ako muna. Ayan, so actually yun sabi nga ni Direk na we actually underwent not just yung character debriefing or yung workshops, but the topic is actually very sensitive and difficult to discuss, mental health. So we actually consulted with doctors and we have partners,
Yes.
official partners like mental health PA,
Yeah.
who's actually helping us to be politically correct in everything that we say so that what we are showing to our viewers are accurate. So,
Yes.
meron kaming mga lessons. Those are what we actually underwent. And for me, personally, sa character ko na lang, na HIV positive, I have to be very careful on what I say kasi there are so many stigmas and stereotypes surrounding the social issue. And you have to be careful not to offend anyone. That's why meron ako mga friends, may mga kinuusap ako mga tao talaga na HIV positive. And I also, we also partnered with Love Yourself PH, Red Whistle, and many other organizations and groups to at least review the script and the synopsis and everything that we will be showing para politically correct siya. So, doon ako thankful sa part na yon na marami rin kami natutunan talaga as actors and we are not just doing it as an art, pero we're doing it as advocates talaga. So, ayun yung pinagdaanan namin. Kaya thankful kami kay Direct for this series and for all the learnings they are imparting sa mga partners namin, Hannah.
Yan, thank you. Oo, it's really, really, it's really, really amazing that you guys partnered up. Kasi like, when I even saw Dr. G on the screen, like, wow, Dr. G. What?
Yeah.
Sabi ko, wait lang, artista na ba si Dr. G? Artista na rin ba siya? Ayan, so, I really appreciated that you guys really did your research and you wanted to make sure that you're conveying the message as accurate as you can.
Yes, yes.
Kasi it's really important, kasi hindi naman pwedeng sabak lang tayo ng sabak. Diba? Sabak tayo ng sabak.
Without really understanding what you really want to portray or to convey. Kasi, well, yun nga, nasabi na nga ni Marky na parang this, lahat kami actually, all the people in the set actually went through different like talks about SOTI, about mental health, about HIV. So, kailangan rigorous yung process na yun for us to arrive on a certain conclusion na eto lang dapat, eto dapat. So, yun. May mga kinonsider din kami, but syempre, dun lang tayo sa kung anong kaya at sa kung anong dapat.
Correct. Tama. You don't wanna really think. Pero wait lang saglit, Marky, sabi mo positive ka. Pero sa last episode, sabi mo negative ka. So, ano na?
Sabi ko, positive ako.
Oo. Umamin ka. Pinapaasa mo lang ba kami sa last episode? Ayan.
Baka season 2,
Ayan. So, pag nag-season 2 na rin kami, invite ulit namin kayo kasi season 2 rin kayo. Ayan. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll move to the next one, but this particular question was actually meant for Farah. So, but the creators can probably answer for her as well. This one. Kasi we know that Farah is playing a lesbian single mother na siya ngayon, tama?
Yes.
She's a lesbian and a single mother. So, two birds with one stone. So, why do you think some people equate a person's sexuality to one's ability to handle parenthood? Being a single mother is controversial enough, but being a lesbian on top of that somehow is incomprehensible. What is your message to them?
Yes. So, ayun, I just want to share my opinion on that. Well, actually, yun yung isa sa mga, kaya I don't know, kaya nga Hannah, medyo sobrang mature, sobrang seryoso ng Chasing Sunset.
Yes, it is.
Pero we really have to talk about this now. Kasi kung hindi natin pag-uusapan, kailan pa, diba? So, yun, actually, my theory si Steph, later on, she'll explain. Pero, hindi naman theory. Later on, she'll explain. Ayan. So, ayan, so sige, siya na mag-explain para mas clear. Ayoko magkamali.
Ayan, so while Ate Steph is explaining, maybe some of us can go on mute first para marinig natin siya.
Oo.
Ayan, okay, go Ate Steph.
Okay, sige. So, technically, I was the one who put Farah in that situation. So, ako yung sisihin nyo kung bakit double jeopardize siya. But, technically, we just want to, kasi right now, in the community of LGBTQIA community, they're not just only striving for equality, but they are also part of different strands na minority din. So, like for example, Farah, like lesbian, and she is a single parent, and paano ba to i-explain? Ang hirap. Ay. So, sorry. Pero, I don't wanna shade. So, tigil ko na lang yung pagsasalita ko about sa part na yun. But, I just wanna to concentrate in one thing. So, this, na-create yung character na yon because we want that even though you are a double jeopardized minority, you have a voice. So, yung very important thing na ginawa kong line for Farah is yung tinokback niya si Rafael doon. So, I gave her that voice, I gave her that line for the people na nakakaranas din ng double jeopardy issue. So, hindi lang sa lesbian single parenthood, but also for the gay farmers, for the for the trans people, for non-binary people na din. So, like Black Lives Matter, I mean, meron din silang sariling issue doon. So, yun lang siguro. Parang I just want them to be represented as well. So, hindi lang tayo nagre-represent ng mga social issues ng mga community, but also for the double jeopardy minority. Yun.
Ayan, thank you so much, Derek. Oo, kasi it was very important. I mean, that line was very, very powerful. Na, na
Hindi dahil lesbian.
Hindi dahil lesbian ako, tama. Hindi dahil lesbian ako, hindi na ako mabuting ina. Tama ba yun? Tama ba yung naalala ko?
Those were the lines na
Yeah.
dahil lesbian ako, wala na akong
Karapatan
na
maging ina.
Yes, wala kang karapatan maging ina. Exactly. And you know why I really agree to that? Kasi I have friends who are the same. I mean, I have a close friend as well who's a lesbian and who was a single mother. And we were raising our children together kasi magkakabatch yung mga anak namin.
Correct.
And I really saw how strong she was as a woman. Diba?
Correct.
Parang it doesn't matter na she was a single mother. It didn't matter that she was a lesbian or she likes girls. And yun din ang pinamulat niya sa anak niya, and that's why I'm very parang bilib talaga ako sa kanya kasi even at a young age the son was able to see parang different types of love. Kasi 'di ba, like even in your series, Cheche's love for Farah as her friend and as her boss is also a different type of love. It's a different color of love. Parang now, parang we just see it na love for man and a woman, woman and a woman. Pero there are different types of love sa family mo. So Farah's love for her daughter, and the friends' love towards each other, diba? And these are the things I think makes your series shine. Kasi like what you said nga, napaka-underrated nyo and it's a very mature content. Well, for me, I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's a problem.
Well, yun I think wala naman siyang problema, but of course parang everyone right at the moment kasi Hannah, no, I understand that people are craving for a light entertainment, a very goody feel entertainment. But at this very moment then, we also need a good stories, good representations, and at the same time, awareness of these socio-political issues. We have to show it now. Kasi ang daming batang lumalaki, but they don't get to have a representation. They are in this kind of state of limbo na parang, bakit ganito yung nararamdaman ko? Am I accepted? I'm so sorry for the smoke.
The smoke machine! Ayaman.
May smoke
Haze.
machine kami dito.
My haze.
May haze a little bit. So, ayun, what we really wanted is to be, eto mga bata paglaki is that meron silang, okay, valid yung nararamdaman ko kasi napanood ko si Chasing Sunsets na okay pala to, may explanation pala, may pinanggagalingan pala. So, that is where we are coming from.
Yes, and thank you. Thank you. Yes, so guys, for the viewers, I hope you're learning a lot today kasi guys, and for those who are still, in that state of limbo, if you're accepted or not, trust me, you are. You just need to find the right people, or
Correct.
I know some people might not be there yet in terms of understanding, but they will get there.
Correct.
We are helping them get there.
Correct.
Okay? All
Yes.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Ayan, Diyos ko, napaka-powerful rin naman talaga ng nagaganap sa Chasing Sunset. Ano ba yan? Okay, the next one is, Chasing Sunset does not tackle only love, but it focuses on the reality of life. So it shows us the reality that it isn't always rainbows and butterflies. So aside from Lara and Farah, we also have the story of King and Baste. Okay, so why do you think HIV is a topic that needs to be discussed?
Okay.
So this is gonna go for Marky first and then for Derek.
Correct. Go.
Oh, okay. So why is it important? Ayan. So I accepted this project then because of the advocacy. It's really nice to debunk stigmas and stereotypes surrounding HIV, and I think kailangan siya pag-usapan ngayon dahil here in the Philippines there are so many cases and we are among the countries that are on top of the list when it comes to the number or increasing number of cases ng HIV. So dito sa Philippines, one of the stigma, or maybe globally, some of the stigmas that we need to break would be yung sira na yung buhay mo kapag nag-HIV positive ka or even after diagnosis.
Yeah.
We want to help or send the message that you are not alone, that people understand you, and that we are here for you. Na even after diagnosis, there is still a beautiful life waiting for you, that you can still live your life to the fullest, and there are options. We want to share the message kasi gusto namin maka-save ng burden siguro para sa isang tao na kapag ikaw ay kinakabahan na hindi mo alam if you are positive or negative, we want you to get tested right away. Very important po yan na dapat we frequently get ourselves tested. So yeah, that's one of the message. And kasi kapag hindi kayo, ayoko makimcho guys, help me. Nakapost yung shots ko.
Grabe siya.
Kaya to.
Kaya mo yan.
Kapag hindi tayo nagpapatest kasi, it's like we are in the dark. And when we are in the dark, we lose our direction. We lose sight of our track.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to know if we are positive or negative. At least from there, we would know what to do. If you are negative, then you would know that from there on, you should be using protection, you should practice safe sex, and kapag you are positive, then there are options when you already consult your doctor kung ano yung mga kailangan mong i-take for HIV. Ayun, so I think it's really very important to send this message. Ang dami ko sinabi, marami kasi, malawak yung HIV scope.
Malawak
Yes,
kasi
pero
talaga.
kailangan dyan is yung practice safe sex or use protection always, get tested, the urgency of getting tested, and at the same time, not losing hope, knowing that we are here for you.
Ayan. Pero Baby Marky, another a follow-up question to what you've mentioned kasi you already mentioned the urgency of getting tested, ano. So, of course, there is this fear of getting tested. So maybe what is your advice to those who are going through that fear stage? Yung parang, shucks, hindi ako handang magpa-test. Hindi ako handang magpa-test. Anong sasabihin ng family ko? Should I tell my family? Anong sasabihin ng friends ko? Shit, mamamatay na ba ako? Ganun.
Actually, yes, that's true. Dami-dami nating fear kapag feeling natin is we might be positive. Isa is yung parang sabihin natin, they would know. What if they would know? Pag bumili ba ako sa drugstore ng kit, kasi we also have test kits already for HIV, hindi lang yung sa pagpunta mo ng hospital, ma-judge na ba ako agad? So I think very important is you need to have someone whom you can trust. There are HIV advocates that you can talk to wherein your information will be confidential. Very important kasi is to know that someone is there for you. Please do not hesitate to seek or approach an HIV awareness advocate. So, yun yung first step talaga. And then from there, they can help you give options on what you can do next for you to have your test done.
Ayan. Pero where do they find these advocates naman? Like, how do they reach them?
Ayan, we can link it later on para sa
Ayan.
mga pages nila. Yes. For
Ayan.
example, we have partners direct, if I'm not mistaken, or we have consulted different people then
Yes.
para sa project natin who are HIV advocates.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay. So, we'll probably link it sa pag na-upload na to ulit na video. And maybe when sa YouTube channel din namin, we'll also put it sa description. Ayan.
Nakaya ko, guys!
Galing ng marketing mo. Galing ng marketing mo, direct.
So,
ayan. What about you po?
Supplementing on Marky's statements lang, no? I think yung journey ni Marky, if you napanood nyo naman na, so
Of course.
if you get to watch it again, yung character niya kasi, di ba, he's just very bubbly,
Yes.
lively,
Yes.
di ba, busy, but at the back of it, meron siyang pinagdadaanan na gano'n. So, what we wanted to portray or like send a message is that yung fear na kailangan i-overcome for you to get tested. So, that's it. So, na-mention niya kanina, the urgency of you getting tested. Why is it so important? Kasi from there, you can strategize or you can seek a help from professionals, from advocates, from volunteers, kung ano pa yung mga other options natin. Because ang dami ng mga successful stories who are diagnosed with HIV but kumbaga tumatagal sila ng ilang taon and their life is good. They're still living their dream. They can still function. They can still be who they want to be. So it's not yet the end of the line. That is what we want to tell them, that there is still hope after diagnosis. You have to overcome the fear of getting tested because at the end of the day, doon yung magiging kumbaga qualifying kumbaga determining factor natin. And of course, it's so important din, gusto ko lang din i-highlight or bigyan ng emphasis yung pagkakaroon ng magandang support system. It is important to call your if you're open to your family, call your mom, call your dad, your sisters, brothers, or your closest friend.
Yeah.
Mas maganda na inilalabas mo siya sa ibang tao para at least nagagaanan ka. And then talk about it, ano ba yung mga other options, kung ano ba yung pwede kong gawin, and you will feel lighter. And at the same time, syempre, yung friend mo na, trusted friend mo naman, for sure, hindi ka naman niya papabayaan. So, yun, magkakaroon kayo ng, kumbaga, kind of like enlightenment moment.
Yes,
Sure.
exactly. And you're also helping them get educated on what's going on.
That is so
Diba?
true. Yes.
Ayan, thank you so much. See guys, for those who are watching, these are the reasons why we want you to watch Chasing Sunsets. It's not just all about the kilig. It's not all about we get it. Okay? So here in Boys Love Philippines, we really, really do appreciate it kasi we found the series very informative. We found it relevant at this point in time, and we hope that more people get to watch it. Kasi like what you mentioned then, and we did notice as well that you guys don't have that much of views yet. But I think really people should know. So in case, baka late bloomer kayo, Derek. Like maybe when it goes on and people start talking about it, dun kayo magbo-boom. And we're lucky to be part of the people who were with you at the beginning.
Thank you.
Hannah, I would like to say thank you so much din sa iyo and all the team of your organization, because you guys get to appreciate this little craft that we did. Kami naman, it's just really a matter of helping someone
Yeah.
Kasi ang hirap niya pandemic and all, lockdown and all. So, and at the same time, madaming tao ang nakakaranas ng ganito at the
Yes.
moment. So we have to talk about it now, we have to show it now, and we are here. The Chasing Sunsets team, Camp Avenue Studios mainly, are here to help you out. And, we're just one message away. So,
Yes.
Call
I
me.
say, Hoy, saglit lang naman sa say call me. Say call me agad,
Joke
saglit
lang.
lang. Ayan. So, ayan, meron na naman tayong natutunan. Now, let's move to the next question. But this was supposed to be for Baste, but maybe you guys can answer as well. Kasi, di ba, Baste has a lot of sex or has multiple sex partners. Kaya yan si King pagod na sa kanya. Okay? Pagod na pagod na. Ano ba? Okay, so multiple sex partners. So what can you advise those who practice the same? Parang I think na-cover na to ni Marky. Okay?
So,
But do you want to add anything else? Like what is your advice to those who do have multiple partners, like multiple sex partners?
Direct.
sige, ako. Sige, ikaw ba?
And this is not to offend those who have multiple sex partners.
Yeah.
We're just here to give you, to give you a piece of our mind. Just if you're gonna take the advice, then we're very grateful. But it's up to you.
Siguro,
Direct.
ayun nga,
Sabi
nabanggit mo na
direct.
rin. Nabanggit nyo na rin na we may have different practices when it comes to I have to be politically correct kasi, so I have to be careful. Ayan. So, siguro iba-iba tayo when it comes to doing things, and there's no judgment naman. But I think when you have multiple sex partners, most important lang is that I think your partners should know if they are open, kasi there are relationships, of course, that are open to such, and there's no judgment in that. So I think your partner should know, and at the same time, always use protection pa rin. That's all I have.
Okay. Do you have anything to add, Direk? Kasi na-cover na rin ni Marky yung next question for that.
Again, in addition to that, well, siguro gusto ko lang mag-focus na lang siguro yung sa character ni Baste. Pero, ayun, well, yun nga, napanood natin na parang Baste is parang siya with multiple partners. And that's okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
Normally kasi, alam naman natin na isa sa mga reactors namin actually, and I agree to what he said na typically gay or LGBTQIA community have a polygamous kind practice of love. So ganon. But it doesn't make you less of a person.
Correct.
So that's
We
still
respect
okay.
that. Yeah,
That's
we
still
respect
okay
that.
as long as if you practice that, as long as you get tested. Kasi alam mo na, hindi natin alam kung saan natin yung mga sakit and stuff. So hindi natin alam yung panggagalingan nun. So get tested and be aware sa mga nakakasalamuha mo palagi. Yun.
Yun. Very, very important yung consent, openness, communication, and at the same time, you getting tested. Those are very, very important. Kasi we can never, like I said, we can never judge someone if it's that kind of practice. Like I said, it doesn't make you less of a person. If you're into that, we respect you. And yun naman yung very importante lang, yung importante lang dito would be, communication to your sexual partners and at the same time, getting tested.
Ayan, thank you so much. So ayan, again guys, we're not here to judge you. If you have multiple sex partners, it's fine. That's who you are. That's what you want to do. We respect you for that. But of course, just be socially responsible and be responsible, not just socially, but to yourself first before being socially responsible. Ayan. All right, thank you so much. And then we'll move to the next question. Diyos ko, ang dami natin natututunan tonight. Okay.
Para tong seminar pala.
Seminar pala to. Ano ba yan? Okay. So I'll move to the next questions kasi na-cover naman na ng ibang mga sagot niya yung other questions. But this one is for Lara. Kasi there are some comments on YouTube saying na you guys got too close relatively quick. sa series. And it's somehow unrealistic daw. So what is your opinion on this? Parang can you walk us through the timeline nung love affair nyo? Love affair.
Oo
Your
nga,
play.
yeah, we saw those comments. But for us kasi, parang we are establishing both of the characters that they're getting to know each other. At the same time, Lara is seeing similarities with their boyfriend,
Yes,
with Dominic.
Yeah.
Kaya naging magaan yung loob ni Lara kay Farah.
Mhm.
I think it was mentioned as well after nung encounter ni Lara and Farah sa beach, na
Yeah.
binanggit ni Lara kay Dominic how similar they were.
Yes.
Na ang bilis niyang naging close si Farah, siguro.
Oo. Hindi kasi like, it was so weird. I mean, for me, while I was watching it, okay, sa timeline, kayo ni Dominic, well, in your mind, kayo ni Dominic, tapos nagbe-breakfast ka with Farah, naka-holding hands pa kayo, ano na? So I think that's where some of the confusion is coming from. But again, I think it's really how the patient sees what's going on around her. Tama ba? Ako na pagkakaintindi. Okay. Ayan, do you want to add anything, ate? Ate Steph?
Ako na lang
Yeah, ikaw na.
Dun sa
Siguro.
episode 3, I think, yung binabanggit kanina ni Miss Hannah.
Oo. Yung mag-breakfast na, oo, yan.
Well, you have to finish the entire episode. You have to finish it. So you'll get to have an understanding. Pero eto
Okay, so nasa last episode pala. Okay, fine.
to give you lang of a glimpse. Actually, pinattern ko yung closeness actually ni Farah and Lara sa first episode sa mga nangyayari dito sa Camp Av. So sometimes kasi, 'di ba, sometimes when you're traveling, parang 'di ba, parang you want to meet someone,
Yes.
love affair, and then parang 8:00, 9:00, biglang nagkainuman lang kayo, and the next thing you know, afternoon.
Totoo.
Diba?
Totoo yan.
So,
Totoo. But that's so true. But then you have your boyfriend in the kubo. So like, but then last episode, okay po.
then again,
okay po. Sabi ko nga. Next episode, finale episode, guys. Okay,
The grand
malapit na.
finale.
The grand finale. Ayan, it's coming this weekend. Tama ba, Direk? It's coming this weekend. So,
sa mga gustong makatravel kami kasama, magsama tayong dalawa.
ayan. Yan eh.
Pag okay na.
Okay, ayan.
Hindi ko binibenta sarili. Sorry na.
Para kang si Paul Deng, magsama kayo. Parang si Paul Deng, ganyan siya. Ayan, so this one is for Lara. Your line, I'm fighting every day, struck as hard. I'm fighting every day, sabi mo kay Farah. So what do you think is your greatest battle in life when suffering from a mental illness?
So when suffering from mental illness, I think the greatest battle here is the acceptance, really. Kasi not everyone is very open and informed about mental health conditions. Depression, anxiety, bipolar disorders, ang dami, ang broad. Yung mga tao, hindi pa sila ganun ka-informed. So, hindi pa ganun ka-open. Especially dito sa setting natin. Hindi pa siya ganun ka-open. So, ang hirap ipaintindi, lalo na dun sa mga hindi pa talaga aware. Siguro message ko sa mga message to those who are currently fighting their battles, as cliche as it may sound, keep going. It's easier said than done, but you have to keep going. You have to it may take you some time, but some others may take longer healing.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's okay. That's okay. You just have to be patient with yourself as well. Remember that you are not alone. You have your family, friends that you can talk to. Someone seek professional help, whatever you can think of, because you're not alone. You can don't hesitate to reach out. Kumbaga. alam mo, nag-grow naman tayo through our struggles. We grow, we learn something about ourselves through our struggle. So, let's find opportunity to see what a strong people we are. Lahat ng mga pinagdadaanan. So, yun lang. Keep going.
I keep going. Thank you. Yes, a very powerful message. Although, alam mo, even if it's cliche, it makes sense.
Yes.
And I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that 100%. So,
Naniniwala kami.
naniniwala kami.
Naniniwala kami.
My next question will be, my next question will be for Dominic and for Rose and No. So, do you think that mental illness has a face? What is your advice to those who continue to tag or label mental illness according to a person's image?
Hello. Ay, sorry.
Ayan.
Nakamute kasi, oo.
Okay.
I think mental illness has no face. Kasi everyone that you meet, you should not discriminate kasi may pinagdadaanan tayong lahat. And that we're valid. So, I think a message for everyone is that you should know that tama yung sinabi ni Ate Aura na keep going, and please always know to yourself that you're valid no matter what, kung ano mang pinagdadaanan mo sa buhay, that it's valid and may mga karamay ka. Ayun siya.
Ayan, thank you. Ikaw, Ate Rose.
In addition po sa sinabi ni Kevin and Ate Aura, ayun nga po, always remember na you matter sa lahat. Wag mong isipin na wala kang kasama. Hindi yan totoo kasi mahal na mahal ka ng mga taong nasa paligid mo.
Ayan, thank you. Thank you so much. Nako. And last question we have for the noon segment is, I believe that Lara and Farah will find something beautiful in the end. So whatever it is that they're chasing, may they end up finding it together or separately. What matters is they find peace and happiness. So for you guys, for the cast, for the creators, what does chasing sunsets mean to you?
Sino mo na?
Ayan guys, kaya nyo yan. Patapos na tayo guys. Okay na. Kaya nyo to. Last stretch.
Guys, kapit lang.
Oo, last stretch na to.
Hindi na ako na. Sige ako dati.
Sige, go.
Chasing sunsets for me means searching, seeking, and pursuing for beautiful endings. Since all of us want beautiful endings, and it is also about striving to fulfill a promise. Promise, which is love.
Ayan. Thank you. Thank you. Next.
Well reviewed.
Next, I thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 1.
Thank you, candidate number 1. Number 2. Okay, next.
Sinong candidate number 2, guys?
Ate Aura, go.
I have same thoughts with candidate number 1. No, really. No, really, but as we see it, sunset means beautiful ending. So we all crave, we all want to pursue that beautiful ending. So I think in general, it's not just the sunset, but with our life, hinahanap natin yung beautiful ending.
Yes. Ayan. Thank you. Kevin?
Ayun, actually, same answer with Lara. Joke. Hindi. Kasi,
anyone without the same answer?
ayun, kasi sunset does not only define about an ending. It defines about life. That may mga bagay tayo na chine-chase natin na ang alam natin is huli na. Pero tama ba sinasabi ko? May napapakinchok dito. Trending ko. Hindi, ayun, yung point ko is, we chase sunset because sometimes sometimes our ending are beautiful. Yun din, yung sinabi nila. Funny ko, no?
Okay, Marky.
Okay, sige sa akin. Ayun, sunsets kasi, guys. Sunsets kasi,
Direct
guys.
Mapakamot ng ulo sa'yo.
Ito may paglubog ng araw, and even when things seem to go down, it's still beautiful. And sunsets, di ba, ito na yung ending natin. But this is also the start of something beautiful. It could also be a start of something beautiful kasi every sunset, there's always a sunrise that will follow. So, magliliwanag ulit yung buhay natin kahit dumidilim yan. So, that's what it means for me.
Ayan, thank you.
Naku, para
And,
siyang ano.
and last there,
Go.
yes, Derek, meron ba kayong idadagdag? Ano naman ang thoughts niyo about Chasing Sunsets? Tal kayo naman ang gumawa nito at may pakanan itong lahat ng to.
Gusto ko lang magkaroon ng meeting with the cast.
Hindi daw yun yung nakasabi sa briefing. Ano na?
Honestly, nasabi naman na nila actually lahat. I just really wanna express how grateful and how happy I am with the cast that we have who portrayed Chasing Sunsets because honestly, they are all first timers. They're all first time. This is their first gig as an actors. And I couldn't be happier that we've been receiving a lot of positive feedbacks about their portrayals. And I think yun yung isa sa mga fulfilling na moment. Yun. At the same time, yung nasabi kasi na nila so you can tell how proud I am.
Actually, since nasa proud siya, I'm just going back to the topic, yung Chasing Sunsets. So technically, yun yung mga sinabi kasi nilang definition, nandun kasi sa script yun. Nandun na sa script yun. So, I define Chasing Sunsets as beautiful endings. That's why they were reiterating paulit-ulit na it's a beautiful.
Okay.
But technically, right now, sa ending ng Chasing Sunsets actually is Chasing Sunsets meaning hindi lang siya beautiful ending. Because when you say ending, there's some kind of pull of regrets and hopes. Pero technically, even though it's not after sunset, it's night already, diba? But even though it's night already, wag nating i-stereotype ang night as bad, as dark as it is. But even in darkness, you can see light. You can see transformation. You can see hope. So Chasing Sunset. Yeah.
Ayan, what a beautiful, beautiful message. Thank you so much. O, ayan, yun kasi nasa briefing, guys. Kayo naman, hindi kayo.
Yun pala yun.
Yun kasi nasa briefing. Okay. Ayan, thank you so much, guys, for really indulging us in this segment sa mga tanungan na ito. So, it's time for us to relax naman, okay? Final stretch na to ng segment. Tapos na bang graded recitation? So, mag-move na tayo sa last segment natin, which is dusk, okay?
Dusk.
Ayan, so dusk na tayo. And then, this is gonna be fast talk. So, you'll just answer all together kung ano man yung sagot ninyo, ha? Okay? So, I'll be giving the options and then just say your answer out loud. No need to explain. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Alright.
Okay. Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Spicy.
Sweet. Spicy. Sweet. Spicy.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
Sorry.
Dog.
Sing or dance?
Dance.
Sing.
Mountain or beach?
Beach.
Beach.
Fire or ice?
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Ice.
Fire.
Okay.
Bonfire.
Jollibee or McDo?
Jollibee.
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 Bida.
Fast or slow?
Fast.
Fast.
Slow then fast.
Fast, slow, ganun.
Fast.
Deep or shallow?
Deep.
Deep.
Deep. Okay. Eyes or lips?
Eyes.
Eyes or lips?
Ice.
Eyes.
Wet or dry?
Wet.
I'm gonna go for the
Wet.
Okay. Kiss or cuddle?
Cuddle.
Cuddle.
Oh, Marky, alam ko kiss sa'yo.
Kiss and cuddle.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Sunset.
Okay. Coffee or chocolate?
Chocolate.
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 Eat or sleep?
Sleep.
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 And last is
Eat tapos sleep.
Oo, pwede.
last is sex or chocolate?
Ah?
Sex or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolates
okay.
while having
Ay, pwede. Why? Multitasking. That's fine. Okay. So thank you so much again, Team Chasing Sunsets. It was really, really a great night for us here in BoysLove Philippines. Late night exclusive. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
so
much.
I just need a favor. Pa-shout out
Thank you
naman
so much
from
po.
from what do you call this? From Marky and from Kevin. Can you do a shout out for Gian? She's watching us live as well. Kasi favorite niya daw kayo.
Hi.
Yay!
Sige, ka naman. Hi, Gian. Kumusta? Stay safe there and sana meet you soon.
Ayan, oo, malay mo. As actually, she's in Cebu right now. So, malay mo
Okay.
din. Pag tapos na tong
Yes,
lahat,
yes.
edi punta kayo magpa-north siya. Okay?
Avenue.
Avenue. So, guys, we have a ritual like every after live, we take a picture with our guests. So, for our admins, labas naman kayo saglit. Ayan, please.
Pakita naman kayo.
Pakita
Ayan.
naman kayo.
Yay!
Dapat yung mga
Yay!
admins yung ano dapat kasama dapat sila next.
Yes.
Sawa na
Here it
sila
comes,
sa
Abby.
mukha ako. Lumabas na kayo. Dalian niyo.
Ayan na, lumalabas na.
Ayan.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Thank you for
Ayan si
having
Irvin.
us.
Congrats
Asan yung
po.
Thank
Ayan.
So, kamsahamnida.
Tsukaye.
Chokayo.
Ayan, nasan ba si Ayan?
Mamuyo.
Ayan, man, thank you. Ayan.
Thank
So
you.
guys, let's do a
Thank you.
screenshot before we say goodbye to the team kasi alam niyo mamimiss natin sila.
Sa season 2 na naman.
Correct, sa season 2 na lang ulit. Okay, andito na ba lahat? Nako, si Paul Ding hindi nakasama. Ayan, alright, so let's take a Zoom fee. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ayan, wait, isa pa kasi si Madam Rose na huli.
Mobile data po.
yung data ni Madam Rose na huli. 1, 2, 3.
Nawawala.
Nalate.
Ayan. Alright. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
For having us. Thank you for having
See you on Saturday.
See you on the
Yes
finale.
po.
Grand finale of Chasing Sunsets.
Exactly.
Excited po.
Masama po tayo sa YouTube.
Yes,
Please
sabihin
subscribe
nyo.
to Camp Avenue Studios. Hit notify. We are down to our final episode. The sun will finally set. See you there, 8 p.m. Mark your
Opo.
calendars na po. Thank you so much.
Opo. At wag niyo pong kakalimutan ang hashtag natin sa Twitter party natin. It's hashtag Chasing Sunsets the series and Chasing Sunsets the grand finale.
Ayan. So of course,
Yes,
team
sir.
and of course, Team BoysLove Philippines will also be supporting you on your grand finale episode. So we will be rallying with you as well on Twitter so that, everyone can start talking about how great the series is.
Thank
Okay?
you guys.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining
so much
Thanks,
po.
guys.
Nice meeting you all.
Nice meeting
See
you
you
all.
soon.
Yes,
See you soon at camp.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yay!
Yeah, so thank you so much again for joining us in this live episode of BoysLove Philippines Late Nights exclusive. Please catch us again on Wednesday next week. So we're also nearing our season finale. So mag-break na rin kami, season break na rin kami. So please catch our last, I think we're down to our last 2 or 3 episodes as well for this season. Okay, and please do catch us on all our social media platforms. Med, do you memorize mo na ba ang social media platforms natin?
BoysLove Philippines, Twitter po, Instagram, and ano po sa atin?
Irvin, meron pa ba
Ano
tayo?
po? sa YouTube po namin, sa BoysLove Philippines at ang Gmail account po namin, boylovephilippines@gmail.com.
Ayan
Yan
po.
po.
Thank you so much. And kung wala na po kayo edad, thank you so much for joining tonight's episode. We love you. Have a great night.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
boys.
Thank
Love you.
you.
See you
Thank
Saturday.
you. See ya.
See you.
Bye.